When working from home is not an option, some sectors in Singapore are coming up with innovative ways to make work arrangements as flexible as possible. These include an application to designate shifts and a system to bank in the extra hours an employee puts in. These are happening as Singapore prepares to implement guidelines on flexible work arrangements next year. Clara reports.
For baristas, remote working simply isn't on the table. Here at one of the world's most recognized coffee franchises, 60% of its frontline staff are part-timers who juggle other responsibilities as well. To help such employees find better working hours that best suit their schedule, Starbucks launched an application called Find a Shift last November. So if a barista is unable to make it for their usual shift, another barista who wants to clock extra hours can take it up. So far, 20% of all part-time baristas are already using this application. One of them is Terence Tan. The full-time university student uses the app to plan his work hours around his school timetable.
During my free time, suddenly I got last-minute cancelled plans. I can actually find available shift online, and actually it can help me maximize my work hours.
And it's not only the part-timers. Full-time store manager Sarah Lee is a mother, and the app allows her to be there when her family needs her.
It gives me a peace of mind knowing that I have the support from the company and also being able to find the coverage for the store.
But this firm has over 300 staff dealing with machines. There's even less elbow room for remote working.
The equipment that they rely on are always found in our workshop. So with that regard, there's very limited opportunities for them to take some of their work home. Yeah. At the very most, it's probably design work, but for the most part, heavy equipment, machinery are found all in the central space in the workshop.
For now, it's trialling a system for workers to bank their overtime hours and take them as time off on another day. But it's a largely trust-based arrangement, and they've been running into difficulties.
We want to be able to recognize the extra hours that our staff put in and reward them with off in lieu. However, sometimes it can be abused, unfortunately. So we have to put in some control measures to try to mitigate that.
One analyst says such challenges are inevitable, but he suggests tapping on a bigger pool of part-timers to give full-timers more freedom with their working hours.
If you're only restricted to that 10 full-timer that you have and 3 of them go on MC, you will always find this flexible work thing more of an annoyance rather than something that you should do.
And with business innovation and job redesign well underway in Singapore, a future where all workers enjoy some form of flexible work arrangement may not be that far away.